You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am your host, Radio Rakim. How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a phenomenal weekend, even a better start off of the week. Look, we got a dope show for y'all this week. I got my homegirl, Lady 380, is in the building, and she's about to perform for y'all right now, and then we'll come back here and do an interview, get all in her business. But right now, she's going to perform one of her pieces. Look, your access has now been granted.
I am Lady 380, and whatever I speak is my truth. So if you find yourself offended or unable to relate, then these bullets weren't meant for you. I am a spoken assassin, so this is your final warning. I aim for straight headshots, and ain't nobody in here bulletproof. You have a collect call from Baby Daddy. How you holding your head? I know that heavy is the crown that's been misled. I wish you would have went to trial instead, because that plea ain't no bargain. And I know I'm no lawyer and not too familiar with trial jargon, but I do know at least you would have had the chance to show the jury your true nature. Instead, you're being judged based on what your mistakes look like on paper. Young, dumb, and inconsiderate is equivalent to a menace. And they say that kind of a threat to society needs to be diminished, and they said it with conviction. You get 15 years, but all of your baby mothers and kids are serving a life sentence. They said, fuck your witness. Matter of fact, let's give them some restrictions. Even if you can prove these kids are yours, some of them still can't even visit. You have a collect call from the system. We have a new set for you to bang. These are our colors. Put your uniform on. They'll help us distinguish what side of the bars you belong on. Get in line. I'll tell you when it's chow time, when to wash your ass, when to go to sleep, when you can go outside, and when you can talk to me. Damn. It sounds like our son's already following in your footsteps when he runs off to school. Throws that uniform on to show which one he belongs to. They teach him to get in line. Raise your hand before you speak. Yes, the food is disgusting, but if you hungry enough, you gonna eat. No, you may not be excused. And if you got a problem with the rules, then we got a warden for you to meet too. Because we all know it ain't always about what you did, but more about the principle. You have a collect call from frustration. While you're studying the crowd, our son is studying his books. And it's taking away from his tuition every time I put money on your books. Didn't you just go to store? You mean to tell me out of all the noodles and snacks I just bought you, you ain't got none of that no more? No, I can't do a three-way. How you in there doing favors for them niggas anyway on my dime? Yes, I know you're the one on the inside, but we still on the outside doing time. Yeah, I'm on my grind. But you still left us out of pocket when you left us alone, forced to pay for your mistakes, another broke-in home, robbed from our protection. Who can I run to escape this mental prison that trapping left us trapped? Can't speak freely because the phone's tapped. The government fucking the whole family, but you more concerned with exactly who is fucking me. You have a collect call from privacy. The last time I came to visit you, them people treated me so badly. Made me change clothes at least 3 times because apparently inmates get too riled up whenever they see a baddie in. Obviously, them guards do too. I could tell by the way they pulled me off into their room and made me strip. Kept rubbing their hands across my ass and tits and petting me on my hip as if I was a hook or all I was missing was a tip. Like, just let me stick the tip in. You have 1 minute left. Who knew that being cuffed by you would leave me guilty by association? Justification for how they be killing us like they did Breonna Taylor. The next time you make a move, consider the fact that it doesn't only affect you. we gotta break the chains, and I hear you saying that you've changed, but that's like rapping to a poet. I can't hear you over that track. I guess that's how we get railroaded. But anywho, your son said he loved you, and you know I love you too. I keep forgetting to send them pics, but he damn near as tall as you. I haven't heard back from your dad, but I'll try reaching out again, and ain't nobody hit me back after he hit up the so-called friends. Call me back Friday after next. I have some of my money for the phone, but one last thing before I hang up. Hey, when you come in, thank you for your CenturyLink. Goodbye. Lady 380.
What's the key to a beautiful home? Of course, at Key Cuts GS, our services will help your home and lawn stay manicured year-round. Call us at 832-945-2870 and inquire about our free senior citizen service. Again, that number is 832-945-2870. At Key Cuts GS, we care.
Welcome back. Y'all just see my girl 380 do her thing. How you doing? Lady
I'm good. I'm excited.
Hey.
Yes.
So look, again, we're doing another giveaway. Y'all, the first caller who calls in will win their own very personal bottle of the blackberry wine, our signature drink for the show.
Hey.
The number is right there. First caller, you get your own bottle. You heard me? And when y'all call, y'all be live on the show, so tell us about the performance. Tell us about the show.
Please,
we love your feedback. You hear me? Now, my girl 380, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm
That's
excited.
What's up? You looking good?
Oh,
like
thank
always.
you. You looking good too. I see it. I see it.
You look new. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in a while. You look refreshed.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Yeah.
Coming out of a storm, so
Yeah. The sun is out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
the good thing about the storm. The sun is always gonna come back out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Yeah. So look, I want you to take us back on your journey of poetry, like way when you first started. How did you even get into this poetry world out here in Houston, Texas? Because you was doing music first, right? I remember you told me this once before. So take it back to the music days.
Okay, so I kind of started off doing poetry, but I wasn't performing poetry. I would always write.
Okay.
And so, like, in school, people would pay me, like, $5-10 to write them, like, Valentine's Day poems and stuff, whatever, get to their girls and stuff. I used to just write in a journal.
Okay.
But then, once I got to maybe 9th, 10th grade, I moved in with my dad, and one of my stepbrothers used to do music. So he used to have a little studio set up in the closet, things like that in the house. And I always wanted to rap. He always wanted me to sing. I'm not a great singer. I have my days.
You can sing, baby.
No, we're not gonna do that. Not today.
Okay.
But no, I can hold a note, the little church notes and stuff like that. But I wanted to rap. Right. So I would just like take my poems and try to make them fit over the beats that he would be rapping to. So then I actually started getting good. Mm-hmm. Well, I already knew how to write, but then I had to write to the beat. So end up getting with this group called Ammunition Gang for a little while, and we were gonna do did a collab album. Yeah. So we gave each other gun names. So that's how I got Lady 380.
Came from way back then.
From way back then, and it just kind of stuck. So
Lady 380, that's fire. I like that.
Yeah. Then I just started living life. I would always be writing. Like I said, never performed, but I always wrote poetry. And one day, one of my old schoolmates called me because he was doing this club, I think Belvedere. He was one of the promoters there, and they were having like open mic night. So he told me to come through because he remembered, you know, from school that I used to do like poetry and stuff, whatever. So I ended up going. I was nervous. I felt like my poem sucked because, like, you know, I never performed it before. It was just, you know, written. But then, like, literally since that night, I think I met the word Matician there and Kathy Lewis. They started telling me about other places in Houston to go to.
Now, what year was this round?
Ooh, this about 4 years ago. Look, what year is it? So this was...
Like 19, 18? 17.
Look, what year is it?
It's 20.
Maybe 19.
Okay. You sure? Because I moved here in 17. That's when I met you on Reverse platform. I met you.
Yeah, but weren't you doing it for a while before?
I just got out to 2017, and I met you like the end of that year.
I feel like it's been only 4 years though.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 2018.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I missed my anniversary then.
Okay.
I don't know when it is, but I'm gonna have to go look it up. Look up the flyer or something. But yeah.
So that was the time you did poetry. So when you was with the rap group, y'all didn't perform anything? Y'all didn't write any music?
Yeah, we performed.
Y'all performed and everything?
Yeah.
But that was your first time performing poetry?
That was my first time performing poetry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, rapping, like, whatever, you know.
So how long did the little rap phase last?
I don't know.
I'm taking you too
like,
far back.
I'm like, dang. I still consider myself to be a rapper today. Like, all right, yeah.
Okay.
When they have, like, challenges and stuff like that or whatever,
But
you know, going around,
you did put out the album a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And
it was a poetry album,
right.
but, you know, if you
had music to it.
Yeah, sometimes my poetry, you know, I think
And
I'm just a poet at heart,
right.
but I love rap, but I don't like being restricted to a beat.
I got
That's
you.
the only thing.
Hey, your whole style, like me coming from music first and then doing poetry, I can tell other people who on the same lead. It's like, it's all in the way, the cadence of the way you be spitting it. It got like this rhythm to it, like, you know what I'm talking about? And I can tell she just spit some bars, you know what I'm talking about? And to me, like me and Max always had this conversation, I kind of feel like some people like, they feel like, because we come from that music background, they be like, they kind of, I don't know, some people like, they be like, they might not think it's poetry what we doing, because it got more of a rhythm to it. But hey, it's poetry.
Like, right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like poetry is just waking up.
Expression.
Like, that's
just,
it. Like, it ain't got to even be like all that. Once you start expressing yourself, shit.
But truth being told,
rappers
I think,
are poets. Like,
I think that music background, I think we add a little more flavor.
Oh, of course.
To the poetry. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course. And I think it's more diverse.
Right.
But a lot of more people need to catch on.
Right.
Like, it needs to be way more mainstream than it is. I feel like poetry don't get enough credit.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So what you got going on for us this year? Because, like, you always have a full year of doing your events.
Yeah.
You did the woman... What's the play we did? The Other Woman?
Yeah, The Other Woman.
Are we doing a part 4?
No Smoke Show.
Are we doing a part 4? We got to do
We're working on it.
Okay.
We're working on it. I'm gonna say that I do already have an extended script written from different than the one that we performed.
Yeah.
Same, you know, storyline and everything, but I want a lot more characters, a lot more energy, and I want to get a different venue. That's what I'm working on, and then I can start planning it. This time, I don't even want to just put something together. I want to have like a full blown experience. I want my vision to be how it is.
Right.
Like, you know, how I see it in my head.
Yeah, that Other Woman part 3, I enjoyed doing that. That was fire. That was fire. You know what I'm talking about? And I like how it was like you basically, it was kind of like based off your true little story, like, you know what I'm talking about? I love that part about it, you know what I'm saying?
So for those of you who don't know, he's talking about, I'm a playwright as well. I wrote a play.
Yeah.
I usually write a play. I have one every year. The next one I intend to write that's going to be different. It's going to be What About Your Friends?
Okay.
So that one's going to be really dope. I want some of the hottest women on our scene to step out and be a part of that, because I really want to make this thing like, you know, Tyler Perry got his thing where he got his plays and people want to sing. We got our plays and we bust out in poetry. Okay. So, and I not just know roses are red, violets are blue.
Right.
Like, you know, we got something to say, entertaining things to say. So, yeah.
Excuse me, I had to sip on the black.
I ain't mad at you. Look. Why you
Yeah. So look, like I said, man, you known for having a full year, like all through the year you be getting at it. So like, what is your next show? 'Cause you haven't done nothing this year yet.
This
like
year,
your
I did I haven't
your
done my
own
own event.
I'm talking about your own event.
The next time I have an event, it'll just depend, like on a lot of different circumstances. But what I'm trying to focus on right now is just the playwright thing.
Okay.
Being a producer behind the scenes and then trying to be an artist in front of the scenes at the same time is like really hard. Right. So if I want to really come out, and do my thing with this play, I can't even be focusing on other things. So, but I'm still doing shows. It's Soul Poetry. Right. I think April 22nd, we're at Comedy Lounge, and that's gonna be a spit it off your chest. So all the poets on the lineup gonna be talking their shit. Yeah. It's only gonna be about maybe 5 of us, so that way you really get to know the artist more instead of just hearing me spit one piece.
Y'all done about what? 4?
We can do about 3-4 pieces and give you a full.
Yeah. Shout out to Soul.
Yes. Shout out to Soul. Soul Poetry.
Yolanda be here next week. Him and his lovely wife will be here.
Yes.
Yeah. So besides that, like, how you been doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I just kind of been coming out of a storm.
I see you.
So I feel like during those moments, and I'm just getting out of it, but I'm in a much better space now. I feel like something big is here. It's here and it's waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I've just now began being excited about this year. Okay. Every year I say it's gonna be my year. I was scared to say it this year.
Now how is Jay Grenade doing?
He's okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like, yeah, he's okay.
Is he still writing? Is he gonna be back on the scene?
You know what? That's
thing?
what I want. And I know he'll do it for me. So he's like, he has real bad anxiety. So little do y'all know, it's like we gotta prep him. But that's like one of my things with my shows. I always want to have him be a part of it. Like,
we're talking about her son, for y'all don't know. Her son also he does poetry too. Yeah, and he's dope. He's dope with it too.
Yes, he is. He is so talented. And when I say it, it's different because he think, oh, you just my mama. Like you gonna tell me that. But when he get on that stage and after he done it, he see everybody. They clap more for him than they clap for me. I be a little jealous. Like, hold on now, don't forget who y'all came to see for real. But no. But I want that to be like our theme. So yeah.
So where do you see poetry in Houston? Where would you see it going at? How you see it growing? What you think you can do to add to the culture as far as making it grow? You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause you've been doing your thing anyway, but like as far as doing more, what you think that you can do for the culture as a whole? Where do you see it going at?
Okay. So I don't even know if I want to say this right now.
Say what you got to say.
I'm going to say it. Yeah. Well, because, now I'm working on, trying to keep little stuff to myself that I'm working on. But, hey, if it's for me, it's for me. Right. So I really want us to be at the Grammys. Ooh. And not just, like, behind the scenes. Because, you have poets that actually are winning awards, but they not being presented on the main stages and red carpet and stuff like that. Like, I need to do the inauguration. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a real poet spitting about real things. Like, we need to be on TV. And we do have a play on TV right now, but I need us to be mainstream. We need to bring, like, Def Poetry Jam back type thing. Right, and I'm willing to do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? To help it elevate. Right now, this is going to be my first year really, like, focusing on as well giving back to the community and doing things that I can to support the community. So, like, I think in a couple weeks I'll be speaking at Worthing. Okay. Yeah. So, it's kind of like my dreams are like coming true. All right. Like, I feel fulfilled. Like, I feel like I got a purpose.
I would tell you, man, you are one of my favorite female poets.
Thank you.
Like, for real. You know what I'm talking about? You got the bars. I love the delivery.
Thank you.
It just your shit is different. You set apart from a lot of poets out here. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Yeah.
No, keep going.
Yeah, but I wish nothing but the best for you.
I
you know what I'm talking about?
It. I really do.
If you have some more auditions for the next play, I'm in there. You know what I'm talking about? Look.
Oh, you already know. You already know. You be the first person I call whenever I'm doing anything. Like, I need to rise.
What about the merch? You still got the no smoke merch?
Still got the no smoke merch.
You got the candles, Lit by Brick.
Lit by Brick candles.
Plug that. Where can they find the Lit by Brick candles at?
Lady380poetry.com. All my merch is on there. Upcoming events.
Right.
Can be found on there. I just started my little locks, so I'm going on a little journey or whatnot. Yeah. So I just made a new page for my lock journey and everything. But yeah, just go to www.lady380poetry.com. It'll have a link to where you can follow me on any social media platform. If y'all were tuning in and you like what you saw today, leave your girl a review on Google.
Yeah. She's Googleable, y'all.
I'm Googleable, okay? Leave me a review. That's another way, that's very important. People from out of town, when they searching poetry, my shit coming up.
Right.
I can curse on here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a little too late now, and I'm not ready. I already didn't win in. Then I'll be like, oh, can I curse? But people from out of town, hey, I'm going to be in Houston for a little while. Are you having something going on?
Yeah.
That's what I miss about having, really hosting my own shows consistently. And that's what I was doing it for. I'm like, I need to have something going on when these people calling me. But I'm just taking the seat back and, putting it out there for everybody else. And shout out to everybody who has a platform and, running these open mics, running showcases and everything. I'm sending them your way.
Yeah. Look, give me 5 poets out here that inspire you to pick up your pen when you hit them. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Because for me myself, that's what, like, when I hit fire, like yourself, I'd be like, ooh, I'm ready to pick up my pen and start writing.
Yeah.
It fueled my fire when I hear fire. So give me 5 poets in Houston that kind of light your fire.
Ooh, he put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know, I'm just going to be, real about the question. I'm not trying to... If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. That ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But no, just recently, I'll say B-Tap for sure. B-Tap,
yeah. Fire.
Her, people don't even understand her pen game is so strong. I love it. This is hard.
No, it ain't.
It really is because...
You trying to be nice?
I don't want to sound bad when I say it take a lot from. I'm the entertainer. I'm not the one that goes to the poetry show and sit down and be entertained. Right. So I ain't trying to be funny, but I take inspiration very seriously.
Yeah.
And Free K, I can say. Ooh,
Free K.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you had one of your quotes last year was "I'm not impressed." So
I'm unimpressed.
It take a lot for y'all to impress Lady 380. You feel me? So, hey, I respect that.
Not even just that. Not to say that I don't like anybody, but when you ask about inspire, those are the people that come to mind when I be I listen to something, I be like, dang, I wish I would have wrote that. That's what it make me, feel like. That's. Yeah.
So she gave us B-Tap. If y'all don't know about B-Tap, y'all go look her name up, and she gave us Free K. Both of y'all got to come on the show.
And Kathy Lewis.
Yes,
that was my very first inspiration.
Okay.
Oh my God, she got a hurricane piece. Yeah. She talk about how a woman be tearing up the house like a hurricane, give you all the whole scenario.
Kathy, you got to come to the show too.
Running through in your head that's my favorite. I could hear her spit that each and every time that I see her.
Yeah.
She inspires me to think outside of the box. She writes really well as well. So, I gave you 3. Top 3.
Okay, top three.
Yeah.
Well, look, man.
Okay, one more. Deuce. Sorry.
They
coming to my mind.
Deuce not... Hey, you give us a fire name.
Yeah.
Look, Deuce fire.
I had
Come on, go ahead and give us... That's 4. Give us one more. Give us one more.
Dang. Okay, I don't got one.
I know you got one more. I'm telling you. Watch. When I'm going to change the subject, you're going to be like, oh, watch it going to be like...
It just comes to me when it comes to me.
You got one more.
Okay, I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
She said she's done. Well, look, we got to pay some bills right quick. So y'all come back, and Lady 380 will be back at the end of the show. She'll be back. We'll talk with her again. Y'all follow her on IG at...
_Lady380.
All right. We'll see y'all in 5 minutes.
Hello, family. This is your girl, Mia.
And Mr. B.
Coming to you with the Now What Show. Listen, you guys, we're so excited about what 2023 is going to bring us. Listen, we want you to invite some of your friends out to join us every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
That's what's up. Can't wait to see you.
Yo, what up, family? It's Johnny Coco, and you're rocking with HJS TV.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Rose, Becky with the Good Hair. If you would like to become one of the partnered distributors, you can apply online or attend one of my many events. At the events, you will receive a contract that contains different textures and how to apply a halo within seconds, pricing, and features and benefits. So if you want to step out and show out, remember, Becky with the Good Hair.
Have you been in a car accident, injured on the job, a trip, slip, or fall due to someone else's negligence? If so, call Texas Personal Injury Referral Group, where our 24-hour service line will quickly connect you with the help you need. Call us at 713-331-3995. Texas Personal Injury Referral Group. We connect you with the help you need. What's the key to a beautiful home? Of course, at Key Cuts GS, our services will help your home and lawn stay manicured year-round. Call us at 832-945-2870 and inquire about our free senior citizen service. Again, that number is 832-945-2870. At Key Cuts GS, we care.
I am bone of your bone, your missing rib. I am the kiss that you've longed for that fits perfectly in the creases of your lips. It's like we are one flesh, the way our bodies fit. And the way our visions divinely align is kismet. I am the one that your soul been longing for to fulfill your destiny, because I am the woman that carries the lineage of your legacy. I am mother manifestation and the fruition of your future, because our powers together are super. You're the builder and I'm the producer. It's like our ancestors and the angels came into agreement that we should meet, and your kingdom was left unreigned until I finally took my seat. Equally yoked easily. This is easy because you're the king and the queen is me. So undeniably, this thing between you and me was always meant to be.
Primetime es un centro personal virtual de servicio al cliente, profesional. Proveemos a nuestros...
Yeah. Let's go. Brick jungle stand up. Brick from the NO to Houston. North side, south side. Love. Every day is a struggle. Without struggle, there be no progress. Give you a piece of the puzzle until you see the object. Don't believe, just try, then we achieve our best. Raise your wings, let's fly. Your time we leave our nest. MCs are out of touch. They perceive our less. The state of mind, the threat here to shine. Who's next to raise the mind through these next phase in time? So rules that's resurrected, I'm next in this line. The rules never neglected. Get blessed when I rhyme. It's for whoever is special. Don't let them stress you on the grind. Live life like it's no tomorrow. Either you're working or you hustle or borrow. For this purpose, for what it's worth, I think your pain and your sorrow. This for all those names that I wrote down. Lost souls now found. Don't slow down. Soon you'll be receiving your crown. It's going round and round like a merry-go. So here we go. Tired of hearing the same old songs on the radio. My life's bright like a rainbow. When it's song, I'ma let it show and let you know that heaven's close on schedule. My flow's extra like terrestrial. The double dose, let us go. It's the intellectual, telekinetic flow. Injecting those more things with metaphors. So check your peripherals for weapons exposed. My soul owes to rock Adidas shell toes. 9-4 club rumors. We were swinging elbows and the reefers already rolled. But the teeth was coming slow. Now it's time for new dreams, new goals. Freestyling over beats. I shine when I wrote. Now we on to the next. Brick jungle writing songs on the set. 9-6 when I formed the threat. And I sworn to protect my society. Much respect for the higher me. I'm blessed to provide for my seeds. My flesh free through the eyes of the weak. But I bet they see it's the God inside me. I just breathe. Immortalized when I speak. We must teach truth. At all the lies and deceit get organized in the streets. And niggas that need to squeeze and get this peace. We fortify with the heat. 45 nigga please. The beast got millions of troops. And what they really won't do, they shoot his noose. So what that leave you to do? Your rules invest in the spiritual energy. My divinity is given to me through alchemy. The study of my spiritual chemistry, the remedy. We focus on the penalties. The formality is actually distracting you from your reality. So there's more galaxies with habitable planetary systems. Would you accept the bullshit they hand to you? These politicians want more salary. And less for poverty is anarchy. But I'm a star seed, so call me the God MC. Never divorce me, of course, forever a part of me. Heaven's authorities, the author of me. The new world order, sort of a sorority. So pardon me. You niggas lost degrees off the course indeed. The industry been killing me softly. I niggas lost their cheese. While the people still at war to be free. Nigga. Rooms are rooms.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. Y'all just seen a performance by my girl, Marsita Jordan.
Yes.
How you doing, Queen?
I'm doing fine.
That's what's up. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last time I saw you, it was on a radio show, and you brought one of your authors over.
Yes. In case you guys don't know, I'm more than just a poet.
Yes.
I am also a publisher, so I own my own publishing company, Hull House Publishing. And that's Hull, Hull, House Publishing.
Yeah.
And so if you have a book that you've been ready to give birth to, I will be your midwife. I help you through the entire process. I charge you peanuts compared to other major publishing companies because it's more purposeful for me. It's not about, the amount of money that I'm trying to take in or make off of you.
Right.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm fulfilling the purpose of getting as many independent Black authors as I can to birth their books.
Right. Look, I mean, so when you say help through the process, because I'm actually working on something. So like, what kind of help through the process? Like if I just give you like pretty much the idea, could you like pretty much write it up for me?
I do that's ghostwriting. So I do ghostwriting, but most of my people that come to me already have their manuscripts written or they have the idea down. And so I simply just take what they have, do the editing, do the formatting, put it in the book, add, little special features or whatever. And I call it the ASSP program. That's the Assistant Self-Publishing. And that's because I want you to still experience it. I don't make money after, this is your business. Once I help you publish, it's your business. It's not my business. I'm not going to do the marketing for you, even though I do take advantage of certain platforms that are available. Like I want you to be out there because that's another part of the purpose thing is that I want to make sure that I am providing avenues and platforms because being an independent author takes a lot of work. A lot of work and a lot of money. So we make it look, cute sometimes, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of money. And so that's why I'm so passionate about it, is because I want independent Black authors to know that I see you. I see you. I celebrate you. I want you to have, those opportunities. I just published a lady's book. It hadn't even been 2 weeks, and she's already sold over 33 copies on Amazon. So I'm like, what is going on?
Right.
So it's stories like that. I have an online bookstore as well. So the online bookstore is only $5 if you want to put an item on there. Sometimes I run specials where if you hurry up and send me your I'll feature you for free. But that's just another avenue.
Right.
So I don't make any money off of it. I put your own link there so people click your link and go straight directly to you for direct sale. I don't make any money. It's just me trying to help out as much as I can.
Right. And that's how you get your blessing. You know what I'm talking about? Being a service to the people, and you'll get yours on the back end. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like, for real. So she plugged her publishing company, but she's also an author as well.
Yes.
And you have more than these 2 books out, right?
Man, I have more books in me because my goal this year was to put out my other 2 books, which is the Queen Building Manual, where if you follow me on Facebook at MJ/Marsita Jordan, or on my personal page, just Marsita Jordan, you'll see that I come up with my own original quotes. And along with those original quotes, I also provide little commentary.
So inspirational. I want to tell you that too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I provide that inspiration because I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be strengthened to do the things that you need to do. Sometimes people don't know the struggles that other people go through just to get up and to do their daily functions. And so I have a brand called Courageous and Powerful, so that's where the quotes started coming from. I started realizing that a lot of things that I haven't done in life is because I was afraid. And so I don't want anyone to ever be stagnant in their fear or let fear delay them or deter them. I want you to be encouraged. So that is my purpose of putting those quotes up, so that you can be encouraged and strengthened to go on and do what you need to do.
So what came first? Did you start writing a book and then you decided to publish your own book?
Yes.
That's how it all birthed the publishing company?
Listen, I have always written. I started writing about 8 years old. Didn't really think of it as a gift until teachers started recognizing. And so about 4th grade, I had a teacher that pushed me. I took a creative writing class. And I think from there, the ball just started rolling.
Right.
That teacher, Mr. Simon, I don't know if you're still living or not, but he pushed me so hard because he used to say, Jordan, you did good on here, but, you can change this word. I know you can do better. So I was challenged. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me see if I can rewrite this and do this better. And so from that, junior high, had another teacher that was so impressed with my writing, she submitted it into a children's magazine, Merrill Penn. I don't know if you remember Merrill Penn. Then went on to junior high, won essay contest, high school, won essay contest, college, won essay contest. And so I've always written, but poetry has always been my love. Now, I'm not a spitter. I don't, like that stuff y'all just seen, that's not me. I write.
Right.
But if you look at this book, it's called Volume 1, Love Language Volume 1, Arrows. It's because I've written so much.
Okay.
So much stuff that, so much poetry that I have about 2 or 3 or more of these books. So it's not going to cease for me.
Right.
So anytime when I stop publishing people, because I keep getting more and more people, I'm pretty sure I have enough in the pipeline now that's going to last me throughout the year.
Okay.
And so whenever I get back to me, you'll see more books published from me.
Right. Sound like you are walking in purpose, like.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I quit my job as a teacher last year.
Right.
And people were like, what are you going to do? I say, I don't know, whatever God has me to do. Like, I say, I'm going to live a life that's pleasing to God. They was like, what? I say, well, his word says that it's impossible. Without faith, it's impossible to please him. Right. So I'm living a life in faith. And when I tell you, it has been a total blessing.
Right.
You never think about how you're not really fulfilled when you're working jobs that is demanding of you and you're not really getting anything in return. It's just like a toxic relationship. If you're in a relationship where you're constantly giving and there's no reciprocity, you tend to feel empty. But this life that I'm in now, it's like I love serving. So, you know, this is my way of giving back to people and then just seeing their success. That's fulfilling to me. You know, even an example for the online store, I featured this little girl's book. She wrote a book on bullying, and I had an actual school district contact me through my website and say, hey, we want to order some of these books in bulk. And so things like that, when people are blessed because I have did what I needed to do to fulfill that purpose, is very rewarding to me.
And how did you kind of stumble upon your purpose? Did it kind of find you? You felt like you just stumbled upon it?
When I said yes, okay, so I came here from Dallas. Okay. Well, I was born in Houston, moved to Brenham, taught for years in Navasota. Then I moved to Dallas, and then I felt like I was led to come back to Houston. But when I came back to Houston, I had plans. Like, I'm going to make a production of Love Language. I'm going to do this big show. I'm going to shop it to Netflix. You know, I had a whole vision. I was coming down here before I moved, completely coming down here, having meetings with people, had set up my production company, and then everything just went left. It's like I started losing everything. My car, my possessions. I'm like, but God, I know, you know, I was supposed to be here. And then he showed me that when he removed all of those things, and then I really said, okay, whatever your plan is, I'm just going to go according to your plan. And then it's like living in purpose, like I said earlier, has been way more fulfilling than me trying to help God out with his plan for my life.
I like how you said, like, God got a way of knowing how to get your attention.
Yeah, you know I was like, I'm ugly crying, but God.
But then you got past that.
Yes, I got past that and started realizing, oh, that stuff didn't matter.
Right.
When, like I said, when you are doing things and he's blessing you and blessing you, and you get to the next person and you're doing things for other people and he's blessing you. I tell people, sometimes it may seem like I'm doing a lot, but as long as he gives me strength to do it, I'm going to do it. Because I know then that, okay, I'm supposed to be doing this.
Right. That's fire. Because like I said, man, like worrying about those things, putting those things before God. So that's kind of like God are trying to get your attention, because like we need to put God first. Like, so it's like he'll let me push it out the way so you can get me back on your mind.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? And I like how you did exactly just that.
I mean, even my poem, the poem that I just did,
yeah,
that's part of the purpose journey that I'm on. Because I've heard people say all the time, you know, you have a soulmate. And I was like, I have loved the wrong person too many times. But I've never had that soul connection. And so it is a scripture that says that what God has joined together, let no man asunder.
Right.
So birthing that poem was like me actually meeting my soulmate. And so when you meet your soulmate, it is kismet. It's magical. It's like,
have you met your soulmate already? Or you kind of speaking it?
I'm speaking it.
You're using the powers right now.
Yes.
I feel you.
Just
checking. Yeah.
I
get you. I got it.
But he's shown me what it looks like. And so that's why, you know, in the poem it says that even our visions are aligned.
Right.
Because then you start... I've been on this road on unconditional love, and so that's one of the things is that
I feel you.
You don't look at it. It ain't about what he can give me.
Right.
You know, that's tangible or material. It's something.
Yeah.
It's all about purpose. I'm serious. Like,
See, myself, I told God, I said, look, I'm tired of getting it wrong. I'm tired of meeting the wrong woman.
Yeah.
Thinking it's the right one.
Yeah.
So I say, look, you find her for me. You know who belong with me.
Right.
You done made her like you made me. I'm gonna put it in your hand. You send it to
Right,
me.
so that means that sometimes you gotta say.
God said, I got you. You just focus on your purpose.
Yes,
So I'm just focused on what I'm supposed to be doing.
So when you least expect it, guess what?
It's gonna show up right, and it's gonna be right on time. Right on time. You know what I'm talking about?
Right on time.
That's what I'm talking about. You feel me?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, Mama's Best Wig. So I go from the adult book, Love Language, to Mama's Best Wig, and this is my children's book. And so that's one of the things, again, my plan this year was to do the play for Mama's Best Wig. I've already got my creative directors and my producers, but yet and still I'm, producing and publishing other people. So when it's time.
Guest last week, who just finished writing his book, he looking for a publisher. So y'all, man, get out my girl, Daniel.
Yes.
Reach the great.
WholeHousePublishing.com. Send me a message and we'll get together and we'll get it done.
Yeah, so look, we're going to pay some more bills, take a quick commercial break. This is Marsita Jordan, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. This is the Artist Access.
Yes.
Hello, family. This is your girl, Mia.
And Mr. B.
Coming to you with the Now What Show. Listen, you guys, we're so excited about what 2023 is going to bring us. Listen, we want you to invite some of your friends out to join us every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
That's what's up. Can't wait to see you.
I'm Rebecca Rose, Becky with the good hair. If you would like to become one of the partnered distributors, you can apply online or attend one of my many events. At the events, you will receive a contract that contains different textures and how to apply a halo within seconds, pricing, and features and benefits. So if you want to step out and show out, remember, Becky with the good hair.
Yo, what up, family? It's Johnny Coco, and you're rocking with HJS TV.
Somebody give me a few directions for this road to success. Mama put me on the right path, but ain't told me no address. Still ain't gained no access to a few of these closed doors. It's about time for me to elevate. I ain't living to die poor. I do this for more than cars, chains and charms, carefully constructing a shelter that's gonna weather the storm. I need a few extra arms, someone help me hold the weight. It's getting harder each day to walk the narrow and straight. Penetrating blows to my mental, feel like my heart's dying. I used to wonder why a grown man could hurt without crying. It's clear he ain't replying physically, but I holler why. And I know I've ran, but how many fish will I be swallowed by? Which way is up? Lord, all I see is sharks in water. Can't see the shore, no more evil currents are pushing me farther. Don't want to rock quarters of product to form a living. Pray that my past sins committed in time be forgiven. And those to come, look what I've risen from. I realize some of my past I chose were dumb, following my chums. Young nigga telling the blind, old heads running the street, me trailing behind. Inhaling the pine while most my age was asleep. Out on the creek, pills still pissing the sheets. I've tunneled too deep. Too steep to call it a hole. Pray that I fold for that hot lake. Swallow my soul, I'm drowning. In my sins, someone throw me a line. If this is the life of me, God, show me a sign. Lord, lower your shine so you can help me to glow. I'm at the fork in the road, which way do I go? Help me float. Snake bomb.
Have you been in a car accident? Injured on the job? A trip, slip, or fall due to someone else's negligence? If so, call Texas Personal Injury Referral Group, where our 24-hour service line will quickly connect you with the help you need. Call us at 713-331-3995. Texas Personal Injury Referral Group. We connect you with the help you need. What's the key to a beautiful home? Of course. At Key Cuts GS, our services will help your home and lawn stay manicured year-round. Call us at 832-945-2870 and inquire about our free senior citizen service. Again, that number is 832-945-2870. At Key Cuts GS, we care.
Welcome back, man. That was my boy Nate Brown just performing. Man, that boy sound like Martin Luther King Jr. just now.
Man, I just try to do what I can do when I can do it.
Yes,
That's
indeed. Man, that was fire. That was fire, bro.
That's what's
man,
up.
so look, man, like, right quick, like, how long you been doing your poetry out here in Houston, man?
I want to say I started off doing rap. I've been doing rap since I was about 13 years old. And I grew up with one of the prominent poets in the area, poet Old School.
Old School,
And he was always telling me, man, you need to get in, man. You need to come do poetry, man. What you spit needs to be heard.
Yeah.
And, man, I did the Clash of the Egos he put on, I think it was 2004, 2005, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I won. And I kind of put it back on the back burner until maybe like 2 years ago.
Right.
And I just started performing full-fledged, hitting every open. As a matter of fact, shout out to B-Tap. I heard her name
What year
earlier.
was this you started this? Now what year you talking about when you started doing your poetry?
When I started doing the poetry?
Yeah.
Probably about 2019.
Okay.
Something like
That's
that.
funny. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And I
It
just
seem
been
like
hitting the scene ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounded like when you were doing music, your music was on the same lines of poetry. It had some substance to your music.
Right.
You were talking about
right.
something.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So how you know Old School? Like y'all go back way back.
We
or
grew up
something?
in the
Like,
projects
y'all grew up
together, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Old
Tech
School
City
pulled you into
Projects.
this world.
Shout out to Grand Count.
That's what's up, man.
Uh-huh.
And you just did a movie with Old School, right?
Right, spoken word.
Spoken word.
I was Barber #2. I did a lot of the musical score on there.
Okay.
It was a fire movie, man. Y'all check that out as well,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you done a lot of shows with Mr. Reverse It too.
Yeah. So I met Mr. Reverse at a open mic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was maybe 2021, something like that. Started hitting the trail with him.
Yeah.
We went out to the Essence Festival, done that. It was a good opportunity, man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any projects that you've done in the past or you're working on with your poetry?
Not really projects. I'm in a motion. Like I heard her say, she a publisher. I'm working on my book right now.
Okay.
It's kind of like an autobiography. I'm gonna put my pieces in there and kind of give a background of what inspired them and where they came from, things of that nature.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Now you also you had a show you was doing on Wednesdays.
Yeah, in the lab.
Yeah.
With Rebellious Jewel. We was doing that all last year, every Wednesday at 8.
Right.
I kind of took a back seat to that right now. I'm working on a physical place, man. I'm actually inspired by this, man. That's what's up, man.
Right.
So as soon as we get that, probably mid-March, we'll be back, but we'll actually be having the artists physically there instead of virtual.
That's what's up. Because I've been trying to get him on my radio show, but he had the same day I was doing the
Same
show, and we couldn't line it up right, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But we here now,
yeah, I'm
you know what
glad
I'm
he was
saying?
able
I
to come through
appreciate
tonight,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad for the invite, man.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. So, man, look, I'm going to be taking poets to New Orleans. I'm going to be taking some poets out here.
Okay.
And start doing me some shows, like, in New Orleans, like, every month, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my visions and goals. I'm going to get that done this year, doing that.
Count me in.
And once a month, I'm
I'll
going to take poets from out here and let y'all meet some of the people out there in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I was trying to read. I could tell that you come from a music background. It's like I could just hear it in your style of flow, how you flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
So I'm not trying to, speak against the music or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that my soul fits a little bit better in the spoken word world right now.
Same way,
for the simple fact, man, I was getting tired of I got weed, blow, hoes, droves, cars, clothes. You know what I'm saying? You name it. I got kind of tired of it, you know what I'm saying? Because my truest intention with the music and with the poetry is to, like you say, have substance and actually offer a different perspective and mentality. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop selling ourselves to the state with this same old.
Right.
Straight up.
So when you what's your writing method? Do you still write to music, or do you write without the music?
It just depends. I mean, a beat still catch me the same way, but sometimes I'll be interacting or observing, and you know, something that just pop into my mind.
Right.
Sometimes people don't know when they inspiring somebody, but they are, and you see things that should be addressed, and maybe those people are speaking in a more physical way, but for us to be able to put it in words, it helps kind of give that perspective.
Right. Now, would you say is it easier to write without a beat, doing poetry?
It just depends on the subject.
I found it a little easier to write without a beat.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to writing to a beat, but I still write to a beat sometimes, but I notice when I don't write to a beat, I feel more free. I don't feel constricted by the measures of the rhythm of the beat.
Right.
I can create my own rhythm.
So really, when I'm writing to the beat, it starts off as kind of like a freestyle, and sometimes it be all over the place. Without the beat, I have more time to actually focus on what I want to say and what subject I want to speak on.
Right. Yeah. So, man, what we got coming up for you in the future? Any shows coming up right quick?
Like I said, I just been kind of taking a back burner, trying to get my place in order. Not only am I doing the podcast there, but I'm actually trying to, reach out to the teenage to college youth, you know what I'm saying? Kind of help with the FAFSA and just working on constructing mentalities that's going to push us forward as a culture, as opposed to being the type of big brothers I had, which is, gangster, this, hold that.
Okay, the show is almost over, man. You got your merch you brought with
you. Oh, yeah, man.
Talk about that right quick.
My brand is Let Me Be Frank With You.
Yeah.
I'm pushing the council culture as opposed to the council culture. And as a matter of fact, I got this shirt for you. We press on. Yeah, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna let you open your own gift.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna even open it yet. But
this shirt right here, We Press On, that's expression over depression.
Yeah.
And that's one of the many things that I have pressed up to.
Expression over depression. That's fire. Well, man, I appreciate you coming through.
Oh, yeah, man. Always, man. Good to see you, man. I appreciate the invite. Yes, sir.
Got a lot more coming, you know what I'm talking about? Look, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with all of the artists that was here tonight. Y'all have now been accessed to the Radio Rakim access granted. We'll be back in 5. Look, man, we had a phenomenal show. I want to thank my guests for coming out tonight. We got my man Nate BomB, Lady 380, and Marsita J. Y'all stay tuned next week for some more artists. Same time, same place. And like I always say, once you own your now, you have already won.
Come on.
Peace. Yeah. Where the music at, Jimmy?
Girl, you such a dime, it's like you came straight out of heaven. Got a lot of shit on your plate. Sick and tired of stressing, if don't help, gon' make you wait for it, baby. Wait for it, baby. See you in the late night, we gon' have a great time.